As we age, one of the most overlooked truths is that muscle loss happens quietly, day by day, unless we take deliberate action to protect and nourish our bodies. Many seniors don't realize that muscle tissue isn't just about strength or appearance. It is deeply connected to balance, mobility, metabolism, and even the ability to fight off illness. When muscles begin to disappear, energy drops, independence becomes harder to maintain, and the risk of falls or injuries increases dramatically. The good news is there are simple yet powerful steps you can take every single night before bed to slow this decline, and in many cases, even reverse it. One of the most overlooked aspects of muscle health in seniors is the timing of protein intake, and the period before bed plays a critical role in how effectively the body maintains muscle mass during the night. As we age, the body's natural ability to synthesize protein slows down, and this reduced efficiency contributes to a steady decline in muscle tissue if no intervention is made. Many people assume that simply eating protein throughout the day is enough, but the truth is that the hours when we sleep are the most vital for rebuilding and repairing muscle. During this time, the body enters a state of growth and repair, releasing hormones that specifically target tissues in need of restoration. However, without an available supply of amino acids, the building blocks of protein, these hormones cannot perform their intended work, and the body may instead break down existing muscle to meet its overnight energy and repair needs. When a senior includes a high-quality protein source before bed, they provide the body with exactly what it requires to prevent this breakdown and encourage the rebuilding process. This is not about consuming a heavy meal late at night, but rather supplying a measured, digestible protein option that is easy on the stomach and effective for muscle support. Choices such as whey protein shakes, a serving of cottage cheese Greek yogurt, or even a warm glass of milk are excellent because they contain casein and whey proteins that digest slowly, ensuring a steady release of amino acids throughout the night. Casein protein, in particular, is known for its slow absorption rate, which makes it ideal for sustaining muscle repair during long hours of sleep when food is not being consumed. The importance of this practice goes beyond just muscle size or strength. Muscle tissue is intimately connected to metabolism, balance, and independence. Seniors who lose muscle mass often find themselves with less energy, slower reflexes, and more difficulty performing everyday tasks, such as standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. By protecting muscle through pre-sleep protein intake, seniors can maintain a higher quality of life and preserve the independence that many fear losing with age. Furthermore, protein before bed can help regulate blood sugar levels overnight, reducing the likelihood of energy crashes or insulin resistance, which are common challenges in older adults. Scientific studies support this approach, showing that seniors who consume protein before sleep experience increased muscle protein synthesis compared to those who do not. This means that their bodies are actively building and repairing muscle tissue while they rest, rather than passively losing it. The timing here is crucial because the body is more sensitive to nutrient availability during the night than many people realize. Seniors often experience longer fasting periods between dinner and breakfast, sometimes stretching 10 to 12 hours. Without a supplemental protein source before bed, this prolonged fasting can leave the body in a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue to supply amino acids for vital functions. Providing a protein-rich snack interrupts this process and shifts the body toward an anabolic or building state instead. It is also important to consider the quality of the protein source. Not all proteins are created equal, and for seniors, it is best to choose complete proteins that contain all 9 essential amino acids. Animal-based proteins like dairy, eggs, or lean poultry generally provide this, but there are also plant-based blends that can offer similar benefits if chosen carefully. The amino acid leucine deserves special attention as it plays a unique role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Foods rich in leucine, such as whey protein, are particularly effective for supporting muscle health in older adults who may already be struggling with sarcopenia. The natural loss of muscle associated with aging, another aspect to highlight, is digestion and tolerance. Many seniors experience digestive sensitivities, so the protein chosen should be light and easily digestible. A small portion is sufficient. Around 20 to 30 grams of protein before bed has been shown to be effective for muscle preservation and growth in seniors. This amount is not overwhelming for the digestive system, but still powerful enough to provide the necessary amino acids throughout the night. Combining protein with a small amount of healthy fat, such as a spoonful of almond butter with Greek yogurt, can further slow digestion and prolong the release of amino acids, maximizing the overnight benefit beyond the physical impact. There is also a psychological reassurance in knowing that you are actively doing something simple yet profound to protect your body each night. For seniors who may feel that aging is a process of inevitable decline, this nightly routine serves as a reminder that choices still matter and that strength can still be maintained or even regained. Establishing a consistent habit of consuming protein before bed is not about adding complexity to life, but rather about creating a small ritual that carries large rewards for health, independence, and vitality. It is a habit that signals to the body every evening that it is supported, nourished, and prepared for recovery during the most restorative hours of the day. Muscles do not thrive on protein alone. They rely on a delicate balance of key nutrients that help them function, recover, and regenerate. As the body ages, its ability to absorb and utilize these nutrients decreases, making it even more critical for seniors to consciously provide what the muscles need to survive and remain strong. One of the most essential minerals in this regard is magnesium. Often called the relaxation mineral, magnesium supports muscle function on multiple levels. It plays a role in over 300 enzymatic processes in the body, including protein synthesis, energy production, and muscle contraction. When magnesium levels are low, seniors may experience muscle cramps, weakness, or restless legs, all of which interfere with sleep and recovery. Including magnesium-rich foods such as pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, or even a supplement before bed helps to calm the nervous system, improve sleep quality, and enhance muscle repair during the night. Alongside magnesium, vitamin D is a cornerstone nutrient for muscle strength and coordination. Low vitamin D levels are linked to frailty, falls, and reduced muscle performance in older adults. Vitamin D works hand in hand with calcium as it is needed for calcium absorption, which ensures not only strong bones but also effective muscle contractions. Muscles depend on calcium to send signals that allow them to contract and relax. Without it, movements become less efficient and strength diminishes over time. Seniors can boost their vitamin D and calcium levels through foods like fortified dairy, leafy greens, or supplements, especially in cases where sunlight exposure is limited. A nightly calcium and vitamin D routine can make a significant difference in maintaining both muscle and bone integrity, reducing the risks of weakness and fractures. Another nutrient often overlooked but vital for muscle preservation is creatine. While it is commonly associated with younger athletes and bodybuilders, research shows that creatine supplementation can be just as beneficial, if not more so, for older adults. Creatine provides immediate energy to muscle cells, fueling short bursts of movement and activity, but it also supports long-term muscle maintenance. For seniors, this translates into better mobility, more energy throughout the day, and a slower progression of muscle wasting. Even small amounts of creatine taken regularly before bed can enhance the body's ability to rebuild muscle while resting, giving older adults the resilience they need for daily activities. Omega-3 fatty acids also play an extraordinary role in preserving muscle health. Found in fish oil, flaxseed oil, and walnuts, omega-3s have anti-inflammatory properties that protect muscle fibers from oxidative stress and damage. Aging bodies naturally experience more inflammation, and chronic inflammation accelerates muscle breakdown. By including omega-3 fatty acids in the diet, seniors can reduce this inflammatory burden, improve circulation to muscle tissue, and increase the efficiency of protein metabolism. Studies have shown that seniors who supplement with omega-3s not only experience reduced muscle loss, but also improved strength and mobility over time. Taking omega-3s before bed allows the body to use these fatty acids during the long recovery hours of sleep, maximizing their protective effects. It is also worth highlighting the role of antioxidants in muscle recovery. Nutrients such as vitamin C and vitamin E help neutralize free radicals that accumulate during cellular metabolism. Free radicals can cause oxidative stress, which damages muscle cells and accelerates aging. Seniors who consume foods rich in antioxidants, such as berries, citrus fruits, or green vegetables, give their muscles an extra layer of defense against this damage. Antioxidants also improve circulation, which is crucial for delivering amino acids, oxygen, and other nutrients to the muscle fibers that need repair during rest. A simple bowl of fruit with nuts in the evening can combine antioxidants, magnesium, and healthy fats, creating a natural powerhouse for muscle preservation. Zinc is another trace mineral with a profound impact on muscle health. It plays a role in hormone regulation, particularly testosterone and growth hormone, both of which decline with age and are essential for muscle repair and growth. Seniors who are deficient in zinc may notice slower healing, reduced strength, and even increased fatigue. Incorporating zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, beans, or lean meats before bed ensures the body has what it needs to maintain these critical hormonal functions. Paired with protein, zinc can significantly enhance the anabolic or muscle building response during sleep. Together, these nutrients form a foundation that keeps muscles resilient even in later years. Each one has a specific role. Magnesium relaxes and repairs, vitamin D and calcium strengthen, creatine fuels, omega-3s protect, antioxidants defend, and zinc regulates hormonal balance. When they are combined in the evening routine, the body is equipped with every tool necessary to resist the natural decline that comes with aging. For seniors, this is not about complicated regimens, but about small, intentional choices before bed that collectively support the preservation of strength, independence, and vitality. By addressing these key nutrients, seniors give their muscles the best possible chance to repair and regenerate during the restorative hours of sleep. Hydration and gentle movement before bed are often underestimated when it comes to maintaining muscle health. Yet they are two of the most powerful habits a senior can adopt to support overnight repair and recovery. Muscles are made up of nearly 75% water, and even mild dehydration can lead to a significant decrease in muscle performance, flexibility, and resilience. As the body ages, its natural sense of thirst becomes less reliable, which means seniors often drink less water than they need without realizing it. This silent dehydration not only affects energy and alertness, but also accelerates the loss of muscle tissue. Muscles require a steady flow of fluids to deliver nutrients, flush out waste products, and maintain their structure. Going to bed without replenishing fluids can leave the body in a state of strain during the night, reducing the efficiency of muscle recovery. A simple glass of water before sleep can make an enormous difference. But adding electrolytes such as potassium, sodium, and magnesium takes hydration to another level. Electrolytes are crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation, as they help transmit electrical signals between nerves and muscle fibers. Without proper electrolyte balance, muscles may cramp, twitch, or weaken. Potassium, rich foods like bananas or a small serving of coconut water in the evening can supply this essential mineral and prevent nighttime leg cramps, which are common among seniors. Sodium, while often restricted in excess, is still necessary in small amounts to maintain fluid balance and muscle function. Together, water and electrolytes set the stage for the body to undergo deep, restorative repair during sleep alongside hydration. Gentle pre-sleep stretching or light movement is equally valuable for muscle preservation. Many seniors spend large portions of the day sitting, which leads to stiffness, reduced blood circulation, and shortened muscle fibers. By incorporating a few minutes of stretching or controlled movements before bed, seniors can counteract these effects and prepare their muscles for overnight recovery. Stretching improves blood flow, which ensures that the nutrients and oxygen consumed before bed actually reach the muscle tissues that need repair. It also relieves tension in tight muscles, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep without discomfort. Even simple practices like standing calf stretches, gentle hamstring bends, or seated torso twists can be enough to stimulate circulation and reduce stiffness. Deep breathing paired with stretching can amplify the benefits further by calming the nervous system and lowering stress hormones that interfere with muscle recovery. When the body is in a state of relaxation, blood pressure drops and circulation improves, creating an ideal internal environment for healing and rebuilding muscle tissue. Light movement before bed also signals to the body that the muscles are still being used and needed, which helps to combat the age-related decline in muscle activity. This is important because the body adapts to the signals it receives. If muscles remain inactive for long periods, the body assumes they are no longer essential and begins breaking them down more rapidly. Gentle nightly movement reassures the body that the muscles are vital and should be preserved. Hydration and stretching also play a role in reducing the risk of injuries, which are a significant concern for seniors. Well, hydrated muscles are more pliable, less prone to tears, and better equipped to absorb stress. Similarly, flexible muscles are less likely to strain during daily activities such as walking, bending, or lifting light objects. A routine of hydration and stretching before sleep can gradually improve range of motion, balance, and coordination, all of which contribute to greater safety and independence. These small steps build resilience that carries into the day, helping seniors wake up stronger, more energized, and less vulnerable to sudden aches or strains. There is also a metabolic benefit to hydration before bed. Water supports digestion and nutrient transport, ensuring that the protein and key nutrients consumed in the evening are properly absorbed and delivered to muscle tissue. Without adequate hydration, the body cannot effectively break down food or circulate amino acids, vitamins, and minerals to the areas that need them. Seniors who combine protein, essential nutrients, and water before bed are essentially giving their bodies a complete package for muscle repair, the building blocks, the cofactors, and the delivery system. Stretching then acts as the activator, encouraging blood flow to carry those nutrients directly to the muscle fibers. Another dimension to consider is joint health. Muscles do not operate in isolation, they support and stabilize joints. Hydration keeps the synovial fluid around joints lubricated, reducing stiffness and discomfort. Stretching helps maintain the range of motion in joints, which becomes increasingly limited with age if left unaddressed. Healthy joints enable more consistent movement, which in turn protects muscles from atrophy caused by inactivity. By keeping both muscles and joints supported through hydration and gentle stretching, seniors can maintain a cycle of strength, flexibility, and activity that reinforces itself over time, creating a nightly habit of drinking water, replenishing electrolytes, and performing light stretches may seem simple, but it is precisely this simplicity that makes it effective and sustainable. Seniors do not need complicated routines or intense workouts before bed. They need mindful, consistent practices that align with the body's natural recovery processes. A few mindful minutes of drinking, breathing, and moving before lying down can transform the quality of muscle recovery overnight, preserving strength, mobility, and independence well into the later years of life.